Hello everyone, and I'm going to be telling you guys how to shade on both flipaclip and MS Paint. I mean not MS Paint, IBS Paint. So this is one of the frames in my Sing Me Sleep meme. I'm just using this as an example. So what you do, first I'm just going to make a little sun to know where the light is coming from. Light is coming from right here, so the rays will be hitting there and there and there. So it'll be like around here where the light will be. So look. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my little sun over there. And you put your thing to black. Yes, I know black. Some people don't like shading with black. But what some people may do, they may make I think you should make a totally different layer, because you'll see why. And you can make it as small as you want. And then, like, you do around the head or something. And it's not, like, totally black. It's kind of, like, over it. I think it looks okay. You can always make it lighter like this. Now it's like that. And then what I do sometimes, like, okay. You can't do this and then this. Or also it'll be darker around here. And you don't want that. So you gotta do, so let's say, I just want it to be around half the face. So I do that, and then I put it in, I color it in. Also, the MS Paint shading is a lot better than the flipaclip shading, just gonna tell you. There's no way to do the MS Paint shading in flipaclip. So yeah, and this is why you need to have it on a different layer, because then you'd be erasing all this, and you don't want that. Like, if you want to erase some of this, and then you just want to do this, and then you can kind of make it like, I do this sometimes because I saw this on a couple YouTubers I watched. There's like a curve, and that looks kind of good, so I decided to use that too. And then you can like get rid of extra shading that you accidentally left out, and then it kind of looks okay. You see, this is how I do my shading. I used to do it a bit different, but now I watched another tutorial. I forgot the tutorial I watched, to be honest, so sorry. But yeah, and then like I could do the top of the hair, and I just erase this part, and I erase this part, and then I can make like an angle, like it's cutting down. Like, I try to keep it the same way. I haven't been shading for very long, but this is already shaded a flipaclip, and then like your head is like over your neck, and it's like reaching out above your neck. So when you do your neck, like I'm gonna make this smaller. Oh my god, okay. When you do your neck, you want it to be like this, because your head is always over your neck. Like it's like above your neck, so it's making a shadow cast over your neck. So that looks a bit more realistic, I guess. And then you kind of want to like do stuff. I just started recently doing this, but like this, if the sleeve is like hanging over the arms and there's a little shadow, then make that little shadow. That's what I do for my hands. I make like a little shadow at the end, and then it looks a bit realer. And I suggest making the shadow really small, not that big. But like, yeah, it looks a bit realer. It looks a bit more realistic with shading. And if you're not getting the hang of this shading, I don't want you to mess up your drawing with bad shading. So if you can't get the hang of shading, then if you've tried and you just don't want to really do it right now, then you don't have to do it. You don't have to do shading. You really don't have to. It's kind of like it's like a course in like school that you don't need to take, but you should take. It's not like you need to take it, but you should. But if you don't want to, then that's fine. It won't mess up your grades or anything. I mean, do you see that? It looks a bit more like realistic a bit. And then like the sun is reflecting off like here. So I'm going to make the shading part around here. That's what I do a lot. I always do like this angle type of thing. I go down and then I color it all in. Sorry for the notifications. It's either Discord or Google Classrooms. Sorry. And then you do all this. And then I can erase some of the thing right here. Whoops. There we go. And then like I'm kind of done, but then I can like erase some of this if I don't really like it. And I could do that thing again where I make it like really thin right here. And then I make it like curve. And I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm like trying to do different techniques. I definitely, personally, I like the MS Paint type of shading. That's why I do a lot of speed paints, because I really like the shading for that, and it looks really pretty. And I also found another way to draw eyes in flipaclip. It's not my favorite way to draw them. That's why I don't really do them that much. Like, you kind of like merge them. But that's another tutorial, maybe, because I don't even use it that much. But like, you see the difference? Like, you see the difference of shading, no shading? It looks a bit more realistic, I guess. And yeah, that's my tutorial on shading. Woo! Oh, it's not done yet. Wait. And then this is IBS paint shading. Okay, so I just draw the person really quick. Sorry, she's like tilted a bit sloppy. You're like super quick. And like what you do, you get like the bucket and my last video, like the pointless video, I told you like, oh, use the magic wand. But I recently found out if you use the wet magic wand for like coloring, like, okay, like full in coloring the whole thing, then it kind of leaves white lines. So just use the bucket. And like, I want her hair to be like a brown. Her hair is going to be brown. So her hair is brown, and then just color in everything. Don't really worry about much. Make the eyes, whatever. And make the skin tone. And then just put in the skin tone there. Oh, whoops, okay. Whoops. Just gonna color that in. And then, bucket. There we go. And then, just do whatever, coloring your little guy on MS Paint. I don't know if it's on other program, but they probably are. I just did this my first time seeing this because I've never had this before. I'm just using any color, to be honest. Sorry if they don't mix or match very well. I'm using any. These don't mix or match. I can tell that. And like, I'm just using any color I can. I'm sorry this is a bit rushed, but I don't want to take forever on y'all. Y'all, what the heck was that? Anyway, so I don't do the shading anymore, but I just saw it before and like, hey, it's actually pretty good shading. So, okay. This is when you use the magic wand. Use the magic wand for shading. Yay! So we have that color. I think we get a lighter color of it. This ain't shading, this is like highlighting. And then we go around in that color around the hair. Terrible. Like, make it big. Just go around the outline of the hair. What the magic magic wand does. Magic wand, it like, instead of like accidentally going on the black line, it shortens it out for you, and it only keeps it in this area. And then once we're done going around the outline, by the way, I'm going to post a speed paint of this after I post this video. So we go around the outline of this whole hair. If your hair has huge hair, well, I'm sorry for you. Has a lot of outlining. Or maybe you don't want, or maybe you could do a different type of shading. I haven't done this type of shading in forever, but it's actually pretty good. That's what happens with me. I don't do this one type of thing, but then I realize it's actually pretty good, and I've just been forgetting. I'm still learning about MS Paint. I've only got MS Paint. I only got MS Paint like, oh god, I only got MS Paint a week and a half ago, to be honest. Or like I got it just a little while ago, like a little over a week and a half. Like, see, if I, look. So, I'm right here. If I go like this, it only contains what I did in the hair. And then it erases the rest. And I only got MS Paint a couple weeks ago, so I'm still pretty new to it. I've just been watching a ton of tutorials. And yeah, I learned a lot from tutorials. Like, a lot. And, yeah. Oh my god, this is turning into, why am I just talking so much? I should probably pause the video. One sec. Okay, so it's your choice to make the lines really bold or not. So once you're done with that, you want to get the blur tool, and you want to just tap, and it kind of blurs into it. It's a bit hard to see it when you blur it, but if you really zoom in, you can tell, and it looks a bit more smooth, and it looks more hair. Looks kind of like more hair a bit, I guess. Yeah, that took way too much time, so I'm going to move on. So, the face, what you need to do, you see, okay, for this type of shading, you need to get the eyedropper tool and eyedrop the color, or another way you could use the eyedropper tool, just hold down. I learned that recently. And you go a little bit down of what you did, and then you get your paintbrush and you just whoop. And okay, I know it doesn't look that flattering right now. Like, it looked like, what the heck is wrong with her face? She's like, how her face is like weird, and half her face is like fine. Like, that's like, it looks terrible. What are you doing? See, it doesn't look that good. So what you do, you get the blur tool. Blur tool is really important in this. So you just bap. That doesn't look like kind of better. And if you want to blur more, you could blur more, I guess. See, doesn't that look better? Yeah, I told you. Or you still hate it. Why? Or you still hate me and hate it. Okay, well, if you still hate me and hate it, then, oh well, nothing I can do. Okay, and then you basically, I'm going to cut this a little short. You basically do the same, same shading on everything, and you blur it, and then, yeah, that's what I do. You do for sweaters, pants, and hands and stuff. And if you're having trouble, don't know what to shade, like how to shade it, then please comment below and like, oh, I'm a bit troubled. How do I shade the little hands? These aren't hands, but whatever. Hand things. Then just comment below and I'll make a video on that too. I'm just trying to cut this one a bit short because it's taking way too long. I just want to do the eyes and that's it. So the eyes are really important because, so you get the eye color. This is a new way of coloring, guys. I learned from watching a YouTuber that I like. And you go a little lighter. And you go a little light first. And then you can go lighter. And then you can go even lighter. And if you really want to, you can go really light. And then you have that. And then what you do, it looks kind of okay, but it doesn't look that good. You go in here and you just blur. And then it kind of looks good. Or you could like make it dark here, light over here, but it doesn't really matter. And that's how I do my eyes. I kind of like this way of doing eyes instead of just one bland color. Yeah. Sorry for this really long tutorial. And comment below if you need tutorial on anything else, and I'll reply if I can do that. I'll reply if I can do that tutorial. So yeah, that's it for now. Bye!